I'm just going to check the audio to make sure we good. All you brothers and sisters that's listening, let us know the audio and the visuals are clear. And we're going to get into it. Sisters that's listening, let us know. All right. We live. All right. Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, we want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakat Dash. Double honor to our apostle and elders at Greatmillstone, the men that taught us this truth through the Spirit. Peace and blessings to the elect of the house of Israel that is scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. We are the brothers of Greatmillstone, New York. We come back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah to feed the lambs of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And Lord's willing, you are edifying. We're doing a sit down because it's brick ass and the snow out here in New York. You usually do the midweek camp. But the spirit, it must go on. The show must go on, as the saying goes. Brothers was building prior to brothers was building prior to brothers hitting the live and talking about the current events, because we have to constantly talk about the current events, because these are the signs that the Lord told us to look out for. These are the things the Lord told us to watch as well as pray for, that we don't fall into temptation. Because this world, the time period we in now is the so-called winter solstice. And, during the time of the winter solstice, this is where witches and warlocks and Satanists and all that left-hand side energy is at its highest. Why? Because there's more night than there is day. There's shorter days and longer nights. So they thrive during this time of the year. But it's the so-called holiday season, so-called Christmas Eve, and it ain't as festive as it was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah, not at all.
Right? Because we are getting closer to the day of the Lord. People can't afford to go gift shopping, which they never could back in those days. People would go broke or go into debt just to celebrate these bullshit holidays. But now they don't even go broke. They don't even go into debt. It's just people can't afford it. And this is all a part of the signs of the times. But like I said, we was talking about current events. Shao or Yazayan, can you get that on Second Esdras? Second Esdras 9 or Second Esdras 15.
Okay. We're doing 9? I'm in 9 right now.
9 and 1. We can start there.
Gun, this is Second Esdras 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of
measure down the time diligently in itself. All right. How do we measure? What is the measuring tool that we use? The Bible. The Bible is the measuring tool, or the prophecies in the Bible is the measuring tool that we use, so we can know what time period we're in on the planet Earth, right? So he says, measure the time diligently. So this is something you got to constantly do, right? Got to constantly watch the news, watch what's going on in the earth, so you can know what time period you're in. Got out.
And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he had made.
Then you're going to know. You are going to know when you see these things happening on the planet Earth. Then you're going to have a aha moment. It's like the light bulb go off. Oh, shit. This is what the Lord was talking about. This is what the scriptures and the prophets of old were speaking about. right? The
Mm-hmm.
wars going on with Ukraine and Russia, right? The bullshit, presidential elections, the impoverished conditions that's going on in America, America being in all-time high debt. Then you're gonna realize, oh, this is what the Bible was talking about, right? God,
Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the
hmm.
beginning.
So when you see earthquakes in diverse places, right? And earthquakes has been going on. There's earthquakes going on every single day, whether it's a small magnitude or a great magnitude. There's earthquakes constantly happening, right?
Yep.
What is that? Earthquakes and what else?
Con, it says, in uproars of the people
Uproars of the
in
people,
the world.
right?
Yeah.
In the world.
Mm-hmm.
Look
Yeah.
how crazy, and you saw the mind state and how how psychotic American citizens are just based off this past election and how
Yeah.
they was losing their fucking minds because Donald Trump got back into office, right? We're going to get into it. Uproars of the people. There's student loan debt has to be the worst debt you can be in on
Yes.
the planet Earth.
Yes.
Not just in America, on the planet Earth.
You can't go.
American
You can't
student
file
loan debt.
bankruptcy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
got it.
I'm sorry, brother. You can't. You can't file bankruptcy on that. You can't. You can't get. You can't get
Wow.
rid of that. You know what I mean? The school
Wow.
has to remove you from that or whatever. You can't. But you
And
could
then
look it up.
Biden promised these people that he will relieve their debt, and he
Mm-hmm.
lied, which is it's
Mm.
not a shocker to us, but this shows, how stupid you American citizens are to
Uh-huh.
believe anything that comes from your government, right? So there's an uproar going on now about this student loan debt. There's an uproar that America has money to fund the war with Ukraine and Russia and to fund Israel bombing Palestinians in Gaza and bombing every other nation that's a neighbor to them. But you
Right.
ain't got money to help your own American citizens. There's an uproar that's going on. God,
And it says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as
the Most High,
all, mhm,
yeah, the Most High spoke of these things. All right, the days that was before us, before we was even here on Earth, right? Before your parents was here, before their parents, before we even was brought over here to the land of America. These things were written. They were spoken by the prophets. I mean, they was given to the prophets to give onto his people, right? This is old knowledge, right? God,
yes, it says, yep. It says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
and the end is manifest.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Yep.
living in a manifestation of the end of the wicked, right? We're living in a
Yeah.
manifestation of the end of America, the end of Babylon the Great, the end of that great whore that sitteth upon the beast, which is all different names or code names for America, because America is spoken about in the Bible, right? Can't see you won't learn this from your pastors, your reverends, your priests, your monks, your Buddhists. You won't learn this from anybody, right? You won't learn that America is written in the Bible because America spoke about every great empire or well-known empire that was known on the planet Earth. is not America a great empire? Isn't it not a superpower?
Yes.
So you're telling me that America wouldn't be recorded in the sacred text?
Right.
Go ahead.
This is verse 6. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonders and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs.
Mm-hmm.
And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby you have believed.
Yeah, you will be saved.
Wow.
You will escape or be saved by your works, because we know the scriptures don't contradict each other. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because somebody would say that. Well, the scriptures say over here we won't be saved by works; we'll be saved by faith. The servants of the Lord are going to be living godly lives. They're going to be living to the best of their ability, like Yahweh Shah. They're going to be keeping the commandments to the best of their ability, and they're going to be loving their neighbor as their self to the best of their ability while they're alive. So that's the works that it's talking about. The believing upon Yahweh Shah is the works that it's talking about. Okay? It's not talking about you solely being saved because you this so-called righteous man that kept all the commandments.
Mm-mm.
It was your belief upon Yahweh Shah. Okay? Mixed with you keeping the commandments to the best of your ability. Okay? So it says, I'll read that part again, Salakia.
You good? I think we were in verse 6,
7.
right? 7, right? And every one that shall be saved, right? And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby you have believed shall be preserved from the said perils
There you
and
go.
shall see.
Remember,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
remember what it says in James. Faith without works is dead.
Right.
Works without faith is dead. It
Exactly.
has to be both. You can't just say, I believe, I believe, I believe.
They work together.
You have to have actions with your belief. You understand? And you can't just have actions. I keep all the
Right.
commandments, right?
Exactly.
I'm just a righteous man. I ain't worried about, I'm going to be, I ain't worried about it. I'm keeping the laws. Nah, you got to have belief too. Go ahead.
And you by far can't keep the laws in this setup that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We were just going into this not too long ago with the other brothers, man.
Mm-hmm.
To keep the law in this society, looking at the law and looking at our current situation right now in America, you read the law, you realize how bad you need Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
You know, all of that law stuff, man, it's not it.
Yeah.
We was given the law of law of faith. It was given the law of faith, which by works is made perfect. You know? So yeah. This is verse 8. Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land, and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
You're not talking about the elect.
Huh.
The Lord said, it started off, watch out for these signs, because these signs was already written. They was already told to you. Baba Kashah Shemai, we'll get 1 Thessalonians 5:1. It was already told to you, right? The Most High already gave you the heads up. He already gave you the warning. And then he let you know who the ones that's going to be saved or protected during all the calamities and the misfortune that's about to happen in the world. The ones that has faith upon Yahweh Shah and that's living righteous lives to the best of their ability. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I got it.
Yeah, y'all. No, hold on. Finish that, y'all. That's it, right?
That's it for now, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Shaw.
This is on 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For
Hey, I
yourselves.
can y'all take over? I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Okay.
All right,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna read it, all right, y'all saying?
Yeah, you good.
All right. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the season, Salah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
of
these are the times. Yeah, you good. The times that these are the times that we in right now, the end. We're at the times of the end right now. All right. The times of this seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. Right? Because we're watching. Okay. We're watching. We're upon the watchtower. All right. We're upon the tower. The scriptures speak about the tower of the flock. That represents the prophets. All right. Go ahead.
All right. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yeah, that's to those that believe, that truly dealing with this truth and sincerity. All right. And knowing and understanding what they're involved in, that Yahweh Shai is at the forefront of everything, man. The Yahweh Shai is the very reason that we were able to receive this knowledge again. You know? Go ahead.
All right. For when they shall say peace and safety, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right. And that's what they're saying in the world. That's a thing of the of the powers that be. They push peace and safety. They create scenarios and psyops, all right, to push the narrative, their narrative, man, to for the betterment of the so-called the betterment of the people, which is saw as peace and safety, but really it's a trap to get them in the system that they want you to be in, which is pretty much being a total damn zombie, or just being just being a damn copper top, man.
Yeah.
For their agenda, being a meat puppet, you know. When at the end of it, you're gonna end up getting what? You're gonna end up taking and falling for the mandates that they're gonna put out, which is taking that RFID microchip. You know,
because I see something. I know you notice it too, Ak. I see something. Like I think they're gonna do something again with this, with that, with them jabs again.
Yeah, man, it's a possibility, bro.
I'm seeing where I work at, they putting scaffolds around the whole development. I mean, scaffolds. They putting scaffolds up.
Yeah,
and they putting up the fenced areas. I'm not allowed to go in the fenced areas. Private contractors gotta go in there. And when I look at it, I see how they built it. It's like it looked like you can have people like on guard. It looked like like the soldiers could be on guard walking on top of those scaffolds they built.
Right.
Like they got it for like security, guards or whatever, keeping people, making sure they stay within those projects.
Right.
One day I'll just do a video recording and just send it on a chat.
Yeah. So it looks real suspect, huh?
Yeah, and then a prisoner, an ex-prisoner told me the same thing. He was in Clinton Correctional Facility when he was locked up years ago. He said the shit reminds him of being in there.
Yeah, bro. Wow, that's something else right there. You see that? Right there. Is there more?
Yeah. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
That's right. That's what's gonna happen upon the judgment that is looming, man. All right. The Most High Yahweh Shemel Shai is gonna send trouble upon the world. It's gonna be a time of Jacob's trouble, like the scriptures say. All right. such as never was before on the earth before, bro. So these these judgments are gonna come suddenly, man. They're gonna come suddenly upon the wicked. All right, and they're not gonna be able to escape. All right. Yep.
But you want me to drop it, or I could
No,
go?
keep going, keep going.
All right, kind. But ye brethren are, all right. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Yeah, we're not in darkness because we got the lamp of light, the scriptures. That's a lamp guiding us through the darkness. We have our apostles, our bishops, our elders. We have the teachers. That's our council. All right. And once again, the scriptures. All right. And we rehearse them to the best of our ability. So we're not in darkness. The world is in darkness. All right. And that darkness that the world is in is promoted as light, man. Like the days are promoted as a good thing. You know what I mean? They'll make some evil look good. Like, oh, we're giving toy drives out. Yo, we giving gifts to the homeless. We're doing this. It makes it seem like it's a good thing. You get me? It's masters.
That's right.
Basically, they shovel snow over shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's all they did, man. But it's wickedness, man. We are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness.
That's right.
Yep.
We're not of the night nor of darkness. All right, because that's what this world worships. This world worships darkness. You know, that's why the scriptures say, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. Yeah. That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That's exactly what we're talking about right now. Mm-hmm. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you see? Jeremiah 10th chapter, right? That's what's going on to tonight and tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
Yep, and that's why we're reporting, all right, these scriptures, these prophecies, because that's what we're in the time of. We're in the time of the prophecies coming to pass 100%. All right. There's only a couple of more prophecies that need to come to pass. All right, as far as Esau's destruction is concerned. All right. We got the mark of the MOTB and the thermonuclear destruction. You know? Well, Jacob's trouble before so. You know? There's only a few left. Go ahead, bro.
For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us, who are of the day, be sober, putting on a breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet, the hope of salvation.
And that's exactly what we're doing. Yeah. All right. We got the hope of salvation, all right, upon us, man. We are prisoners of hope, like the scriptures say. Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to keep going?
Yeah, what verse are you in? Verse 9 you're about to read, right?
Yeah, hold on. Verse 9, yep.
Yeah, you might as well read that because it's a good perspective scripture.
Okay. All right. For the Most High have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahushua.
Right, victory, bro. Victory. That's what that scripture speaks. The Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua has not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by Hamashiach Yahushua. All right. But the wrath is appointed unto the wicked, man.
That's right.
You know, Jacob's trouble, it's like apostles say, it's going to be for the 2/3 for the most part.
That's right.
Spiritually, when you look at it, the Jacob's trouble is going to be for 2/3 of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying?
Can I
and
say
that's appointed to wrath. That's being appointed to wrath. You got it, huh?
Nah, it's beautiful because you know we went down as a nation.
Right.
We always get judged as a nation, but even when the nation gets judged, he reserves his elect, like he protects
Yeah.
his chosen ones.
Right. That's
Right?
right.
Remember, you can go through any book of the Bible, right? Jacob during the time of Egypt and famine, right?
Yeah.
Jacob and the 12 sons and 11 sons was in that famine. But
Right.
guess what? The Lord had reserved Joseph, so and gave Joseph the interpretation of the dreams. So guess what? His family, not only his family, but everybody else was able to eat during that time of the famine, right?
Mm.
Going
Mm-hmm.
to Elijah. There was a famine in Israel during the time of Elijah. And guess what? The Most High had ravens. He had animals feed Elijah. He led Elijah to certain places so he was able to still sustain during a time of famine.
That's
You
right.
understand? So even though the men of the Lord or the servants of the Lord was in the midst of the judgment of Israel, the Most High still protected them.
That's right.
So when Jacob's trouble happened, we will be in the midst of it, but the Lord is going to have a hedge over his true worshipers, his true believers, while everybody else is getting jacked the fuck up. I got it. Like
That's
the
right,
brother
bro.
said, victory, victory in
For the
Yahweh Shah.
believers, man. That's right, bro. For real. Yeah, you got it back though.
All right.
Shemai, when you was reading, you had
I'm verse
anything
10.
else?
Yeah, the name of the Lord is a strong tower.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, I'll read verse 10 until you get it. It says,
Okay.
who died for us,
Oh, okay,
that
yeah.
whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him.
All right.
Whether we live or whether we die. That's what that means.
Right.
Whether we live, we going to live with Yahweh Shah. Whether we die, sleep is another way of saying dying.
Mhm.
We shall live together with Yahweh Shah. Verse 11, wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one and another, even as also ye do. So this is what we got to constantly do. We got to constantly, like, build each other up, constantly um comfort each other. We got to constantly, I was look up this word comfort real fast. Comfort, Strong's G 3870, parakaleo, parakaleo, right? To call to one side, summon, address, speak. Let's see, to admonish, to exhort, to beg, to entreat, to strive, to appease by entreaty, to console, to
Mm.
encourage, strengthen by consolation, to comfort, to receive consolation,
Mm-hmm.
to be comforted, to encourage, strengthen, exhorting and comforting and encouraging, to instruct, to
Mm-hmm.
teach. So this is what we got to constant all these things, right?
Yeah.
We got different. The reason why it's different definitions because the context might be different in different
Right.
scriptures, but it really applies to all these things. We have to do these to each other. We have to admonish each other sometimes. We got to exhort, build each other. We got to break each other down, right? Rebuke each other, and then we got to build each other up. It's not just about breaking down, but about building up.
Right.
Consoling. You got to console brother sometimes. Got to encourage brother, like, nah, brother, you could do it, man. Got to just keep pushing. Get back on your feet. Don't worry about that. We got to constantly do these things. Let me read that one more time. Wherefore, comfort yourselves together. Together, man. No lone wolf bullshit.
Right.
No
That's
lone
what
wolf
got.
bullshit.
That's what you be getting guys bugged out of their damn minds, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about one in particular, man. This guy is a disappointment, man. All because he just wanted to do his own thing, and now the elders is wrong about everything, man. Now your ministry is based off of how wrong the elders and the apostles are, man.
That's the new
It's a
gospel.
damn shame. It's a damn shame, bro.
It is.
You know?
It turns from glorifying Yahweh Shah and
Yeah,
prophesying to anti-GMS.
right. Now
So
it's continual strife and pretense in your doctrine. You know what I'm saying? You don't strive to teach Yahweh Shai in sincerity no more. Now it's, oh, this proves the elders that was wrong. This proves the elders that they were wrong. Type shit.
Or the One West doctrine,
Yeah.
Ariana doctrine. Now it's all that. You know, it's no
Whack
longer
ass
about
shit.
Yahweh Shah. Yeah.
It's no longer about salvation. It's
Mhm.
ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
And that's the seeds that fell by the wayside. See,
Yeah,
those
bro.
things are not as strange to us, because Yahweh Shah already told us these things are going to happen, right? That some seeds fell onto stony ground, some seeds fell by the wayside, some seeds are going to fall onto good ground, and they're going to grow and they're going to flourish. That's the parable of the sower, you know. But yeah, go ahead, Shah. You got it.
All right. Yep. This is Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. That's right. The name of the Lord. All right. Yahweh Shai. All right. And that's a strong tower. It fortifies you, protects you. And brothers kept mentioning Jacob's trouble is around the corner. All right. Jacob's trouble is around the corner, man. It's too
What is
so
Jacob trouble?
Jacob's trouble is a time of martial law. That's a time of martial law. And the time before that, there's going to be a nationwide famine. There's going to be a global famine that the governments is going to bring upon the people, man. It's going to be a artificial one, man. They're going to make it to where they're going to control all the resources. They're going to do it in America, and the other countries are going to follow, man, because they ain't league with each other on this new world order thing. So there's going to be, but we mainly talking about Babylon's destruction. There's going to be a nationwide famine that's going to turn into cannibalism. All right,
Yeah.
that's going to take place. And they got executive orders that already mentioned doing these things, man. All right, one of them is called 11490. All right, and it's the cutoff of water, power, all food, trucking, everything. Relocating people to they said work camps, and those are concentration camps. That's meaning 11490. Yep, and they got a
Hey,
whole
brother.
Hey,
You can read
go
it
into
if you
it.
want.
Right,
um
go into it. You
all
can,
right.
Yeah, brother, bring it out.
Executive Order 11490, signed by President Richard Nixon. See, we're not making this up. On October 28th, 1969. That's why I didn't mention the date, because I would have been off. I said 70. I would have said 70, but it's 69. Assigned emergency preparedness functions to federal departments and agencies. The order consolidated these functions from 21 executive orders and 2 defense mobilization orders. The order was intended to ensure the continuity of government at all levels during a national emergency. This was asked during the Iran-Contra scandal when they asked Ali North. And the person that was with Oliver North was like, we got to discuss that in a more private setting. It was talking about this. Prepare for emergencies, including a nuclear attack, identify the functions to be performed during an emergency, assign responsibility for developing plans to perform those functions. All right. And assign responsibility for developing the capability to implement those plans. And it's a lot of nasty things in that. It's talking about relocating people to concentration camps, cut off of water, cut off of electricity, confiscation of farmland and things like that. So they're gonna make sure nothing's flowing, man. They're gonna make sure nothing's flowing. It's real, and the only thing that has to happen, it has to be a state of emergency declared, and I think it's by acting president. And whatever president is in motion at that time, they stay in that seat as acting as a dictator. You know what I mean?
That's nasty work right there.
Yeah. See, that one, it washed it. That washed it down. That list that was on there. It didn't go with the dirty details, but if you want the dirty details, look in the book, Bill Cooper's book, Behold a Pale Horse. It lists them all. It lists them all in order. The main gritty ones.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
Yeah.
And man of the field.
Man of the field.
And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it on me.
Yeah,
nah, you got it, Shot.
The boys grew. This is talking about Jacob and Esau. Esau, the so-called Caucasian, the Caucasian race. I mean, not so-called, the Caucasian race. And Jacob represents the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those two are like the forefathers of the two nations. All right. And Esau was a cunning hunter. He's a masterful hunter at catching game animals and hunting people to kill. That's his style. When you go into these Navy SEALs or whatever, Esau's great at that. They teach. They the ones teaching Jake. And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents, meaning meditating on the scriptures, plain and simple. You know what I mean? But Esau's out there in the field, man. He will smell like the animals he's trying to hunt. You know? Blend in with the background, man. Camouflage. You know, that's Esau.
Yeah, that's why you when you see Edomites' houses, you might have to go into some of their houses. You end up, you might know a couple of Edomites somehow, some way, you go into the house. Huh?
Taxidermy.
Exactly. You see they have the taxidermies on the walls. You know what I'm saying? They got the rifles. Said he was a cunning hunter. That's an attribute or a characteristic that shows us that, yeah, these are the biblical Edomites. And they hunt. And that's one of the things that they do. It's known that these so-called white people like to hunt.
And they're not even doing it. You know our people, especially the northern tribe, we will hunt. They will hunt the buffalo, things like that. They can use all forms of it. Necessity, eating, use it.
For all the parts of the animal. That's right.
For the winter, the bones to make sharp instruments for weapons or whatever it was.
Yeah,
nothing went to waste. But Esau, he's doing it for sport, not even to eat, just killing things off, man.
Oh, that's the major one. A major thing that Esau does is called poaching. Poaching. Poaching.
Okay.
Yeah, look that up. And that's dealing with hunting for sport.
See
that?
Hunting for sport. And you got
just hunting for sport, man.
You got starvation in so-called third world countries that the so-called white man created. Those third world countries was bullshit, and they just hunting for sport when I could feed starving people, right? You see, that's why he's a devil, man. He's an adversary and he's a devil, man.
See, he's killing rhinos, lions, elephants.
Look at that, man. You're just making animals extinct. Everything has a purpose. I'm sorry. Everything
Nah, I
has
think
a
Brock is gonna do them.
everything has a purpose that the Most
Look
High
at this
wanted it to be.
fuck. Look at
And
this
it's,
Yeah,
fat,
bro.
look,
Yeah,
lard,
you see this shit? Yep, you see
turd
this?
piece of shit.
they
You see this
outside.
Even
shit?
his,
They're
even his
animals.
fat ass
Yeah.
fucking gets
Damn,
out and
yo.
fucking hunt because that's his spirit. That's the spirit of an Edomite. You got Jake fat asses sit on the couch and bench watch V shows, but a fat ass Edomite will go out there and fucking hunt
Yeah, hunt. Yep.
because that's his spirit.
Yeah.
Right.
Playtime gonna be over soon. They're gonna be hunted by these animals, man.
Yeah, bro. They definitely got a retribution coming for all of this.
You know.
I was
You
going to
know?
say about and by process of elimination, that's how we know who Esau or Edom is according to
Yeah.
them. It can't be no other ethnicity on the planet Earth. It ain't the Arabs.
No.
It ain't the Israelites. It ain't the the people of the Middle East. It got to be these Caucasian people.
Yeah.
It got to
Right.
be. He was a hunter. Now we know that the Arabs or the Ishmaelites and the descendants of Ishmael, they like slave auctioners or slave traders.
Yeah. Slave traders.
Yeah, but who are the hunters of people? Who are the conquerors?
Yeah.
Esau, Edom, man.
Mhm.
The Caucasian race, the European man. Okay. You know? And I was going
Yeah.
to say too, Salakia, lose a train of thought. Going back to the orders that Shemayawan was just going into. These are the snares and nets and the different devices he already has set up.
Yeah.
Right.
It's already described. That's in Isaiah the 10th chapter, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So we could just read it one more time. Boys grew. Esau was a cunning, a man of the field.
Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah, y'all got it.
All right. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison. That's deer. But Rebecca loved Jacob. So Isaac loved Esau. He was good with cooking that venison, man. Preparing it. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of these Edomites are good chefs. They're good
Yeah.
at it. You got it. They got the Chef Boyardee thing on. They get the whipping and shit out. But you dropping that? Okay.
Yeah, I dropped that. That was it on that.
Okay.
I just wanted the Esau was the hunter part.
Right.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 1.
Okay.
Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field.
Beast represent people and nation, and a serpent represents the so-called white man, but he had his pigment at that time. And a serpent is a malicious or vicious person, a treacherous person. That's what a serpent is. It wasn't an actual like serpent. You got it. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
He was more
Now,
subtle. He was more subtle. He was sneaky and conniving and calculating than any of the beasts, meaning any of the nations of the field. The field is a world which the Lord power had made. And he said unto the woman, ye have, have God said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. Now that eat of every tree, that was some philosophies, man. And that garden was Israel, all right? Now, that was philosophies, all right?
Well, yeah, at the time it's the garden eastward in Eden.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
the holy land. That was the most precious land that was there. All right. And the woman said, all right, you got it. I'm sorry.
He says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which Yahweh power made. And he said unto the woman, yea, the Most High said, yea, shall not eat of every tree of the garden. And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the trees in the midst of the garden, the Most High have said, ye shall not. either shall ye not touch. Ye shall, Salakia, ye shall not eat of it, either shall ye touch it, lest ye die.
Yeah,
And the serpent said, Salakia, go ahead.
that was left hand knowledge, man. And so that consists of all the madness that our people get caught into, man. All of that, law of attraction, all of that, women are equal to men. It's a whole list that's
witchcraft
and not witchcraft, all of that. It's a whole
Woman worship.
Yep, that all goes into that, man. And
idolatry.
Eve was tricked into that. You know what I mean? Because she wanted to eat of that. It sounded pleasant to her. You know?
And let's show you that's how the devil operates, man.
The
Most High told us what is.
Yeah.
He's going to tell it. The devil's going to say the opposite of what the Most High says.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
God says, don't do this. He says, you can do this.
Yeah.
You know? You can eat pork. You can eat shellfish. You can break the Sabbath. Most High says, don't do this. You know, only worship the Most High. The devil's going to say, you can believe in whatever God you want to believe.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's always the opposite of what the Most High says.
Yeah.
That's what you got to be aware of.
He gonna
in America.
Sorry. You got it.
No, America tells you to do opposite of what the Most High says, such as the pagan holiday Christmas. It says don't put up a tree and fasten nails to the ground, stand up, and then deck it with silver. What does America say? Do the complete opposite of what the Most High said don't do.
That's right.
Fasten the tree to the ground and make sure you deck it with silver and gold. You know?
That's right.
No.
You got it, Sean.
Yeah. And but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High have said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. Yeah, that's going to lead to your death, because it's transgression of the law is sin, and that makes you subject to die because you went off. So this cuts your immortality, man. And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die.
Which is a lie.
Yeah, it's a lie. For the Most High doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open. Yeah, because you're gonna know both spectrums, good and evil. You're gonna have that left hand knowledge, or that the wickedness, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. It's true, but it came with a price. The trade-off was we lost immortality, man. The trade-off was the animals no longer feared us. The trade-off, once again, we die. Now we gotta work to the sweat of our brow. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Once again, we lost immortality, and then we was moved out of the land.
Yep.
All right. And then whatever other stuff happened, more bad things happen, man. So that was a trade-off, man.
Hey, look. The Most High put his nation under curses.
Yeah.
His beloved people.
His beloved people, right? That's what it all boiled down to. The blessed people, the blessed nation of the Most High, the chosen nation of the Most High, will be put under curses.
Yeah.
You know? And the brother had it right up there in Romans 6:28, right?
Yeah, I wanted to because the brother has said, so was the serpent has said, you're not gonna die.
Right.
And breaking God's law, the death. I just wanted to precept it up. 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth or breaketh or violated also law.
That's it. That's what sin is.
The law that God gave us. Go ahead, Axelakia.
No, you good, bro. I just wanted to add on to what you were putting up there, and for the wages of sin is death. All right.
That's the payment. Yeah, wage or payment. You know, for what you sold. That's a payment. It's death.
Yep.
For is the transgression or the violent breaking of God's law, right? So what did Eve do? She broke God's law by believing in the serpent, right? And now let's read this, Romans 6:23. For the wages, a payment, right? Let's look that up.
Wages.
It says fixed or regular payment, typically paid on a daily or weekly basis, made by an employer to an employee, especially to a manual or unskilled worker. So it's a fixed regular payment, right?
Yeah.
Regular payment.
Fixed regular payment.
The fixed regular payment of violating God's law is death.
See?
Or the wages of sin is death.
Because you sold wickedness, that was the work. I'm not saying you brothers, I'm just mentioning.
Of course, bro.
So the soul and the wickedness, that work that you put out, now the payment received is death.
This is Strong G3800.
I got a scripture on there.
So neon. It says a soldier's pay allowance. That part of a soldier's support given in place of pay, and the money in which he paid, metaphor wages, hire, or pay of sin.
See?
So,
and that's what that. And look, the serpent went to Eve, and she didn't right away bring it. She didn't right away bring it to Adam. She like maneuvered and kept on pressing the issue. Nagging and bringing it up. This is a gradually.
I got you. I got a scripture for that.
I'm sorry.
You good? Wisdom of Solomon 2:23 and 24. For the Most High created man to be immortal. This is what we're talking about.
Yep.
And made him to be an image of his own eternity.
An
Nevertheless,
meaning the order of the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, like, and how the angels are in order, right?
That's right. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world.
Yeah, envy of the devil, man. The other nations, they hated his branches, man. They hated Adam's branches, the Adamites' branches.
And it shows who was at the top of that, the serpent.
Yeah.
Which is the
Esau, but before he lost his pick, he was on the serpent.
That's the seed of the wicked. Yeah, Cain.
A malicious, treacherous, evil person. That's what a serpent is.
And they that do hold of his side do find it. Find what? They find death.
Yeah.
And the curses that follow this damn devil, that join hand in hand with this damn devil, man. Like the scriptures say. Yeah. They that join hand in hand shall not be unpunished.
Yeah.
So we ain't joining hand in hand with this goddamn devil. We severed ourselves from this devil, man.
Yeah, because he's treacherous and he's real subtle, and he'll seem innocent. He'll seem innocent around you. You know what I mean? He catches our people off guard all the time. He seems innocent, calm, got a suit and tie on, and people don't know, man. He'll stab you in your back real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The smile.
What's up, bro?
Some every
What's
time.
Don't be deceived by the smiling devil.
Yeah.
Seems
The,
innocent.
the faces of what you would call oh so harmless white people,
Look at him, man.
they're the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Oh man, he looked like
We got people in his basement.
one of them niggas. It looked like one of them niggas that play on Touched by an Angel, like on that show that used to come on. They seem more innocent. They got a whole bunch of children in their closet or some shit locked
Yeah,
up.
you know they look at this, man.
Yeah, they just look dark, man. Look at this. Look at these motherfuckers, man.
Man.
Like, come on, man.
We have on the Hoffman lenses. We got the Hoffman contacts on too. We can see. You know what I mean? We can see.
Yeah, bro. That's right.
They live, man. The Hoffman lenses. The movie they live.
Yeah, man. They suffer for what you call leprosy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These people.
They're
right.
Yep. They're melanocytes. It don't secrete melanin in the dermis of their skin.
Right. Hence making them Edomites.
Yeah. You know?
Eating leopard.
And it's something with that. It's something with them not having that melanin to where the elasticity of their skin is all jacked up. You know what I mean? Their skin look like raw chicken. You know what I mean?
That's funny. Your brother said that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, look like naked chickens.
Yeah.
and the chicken that's in the bodega, the chicken that's in the grocery stores in the hood, the yellow one, you know.
Yeah. Any more scripture?
That was it. Yeah, I wrote. That was it. Y'all had something else?
Nah,
yeah, I had something.
Yeah, go ahead. Bring it up.
Psalms 10, because about the crafty devices of evil lays snares and nets. The book of Psalms, chapter 10.
All right, you had that in the
8.
chat.
Yep. It says he sitteth in lurking places, villages, in secret places do he murder the innocent. His eyes are
he hide in secret places. On one level, Planned Parenthood, the abortion clinics, the guns, the drugs in the neighborhood, and they say, well, nobody's forcing you to do that, but you're causing economic conditions to where the weak of our people go out and do these things. And then on another note, you look around and see if somebody's going to hop on the bus, the train, because you know these people are in poverty, to catch them, to lock them up and give them a ticket. The fucking ticket people will be around circling in the hood. There's other places for them to be, but they always in the hood. It's a whole list of things, man. You know?
Right. He used to always say that, like, there's people who actually commit real crimes, but you just fuck teenage jakes.
Yeah.
Well, where's the guns? Like, you could be minding your business, you know, going home, coming home from work or to work, you just get stopped. You know?
They're lurking around, man.
Sit in the lurking places of villages, in the secret places do he murder the innocent. Eyes are private against the poor.
They see against the poor. So they in the slum areas. They're in the slum areas preying upon the poor, man. You know, you got more police, you got more precincts in the hoods than in the good areas, so-called good areas. And crimes are committed in the good areas also. You got them crimes where they doing bank fraud like a motherfucker, where they do something with the strips and the ATM, So when somebody leave, they pull up a strip to get banking information. You might have somebody sitting in their vehicle scanning, pulling out information out of the air. I don't know I can't explain it, how they do it, but I know they do it. Well, they pull shit like through the wireless thing or whatever and get banking information, man. You know what I mean? Who you think where Jake learned how to scan from? Esau.
Yeah.
They got the word from Esau. Now they're the ones that's getting caught out there more on Front Street, but Esau the one doing these crimes, man. He was the first.
Yeah.
I don't mean to keep blabbering. He was the first one I was pushing cocaine out. It was legal at the time. The dentist was using it. It was advertised cocaine tablets. You had Edomites peddling that shit. Then they put a prohibition on it. All right. Then Jake started getting hit up with that shit with hard charges, man.
Yeah, remember Coca-Cola?
Yeah, Coca-Cola. And Coca-Cola also gave Santa Claus his red coat too. You know what I mean? Coca-Cola gave it to him.
Right. I remember that commercial.
You know what I mean?
And I'll say you brought up how they scanning shit.
Yeah.
Developed that NFC, you know.
Yeah, that's what you
got to cut on.
Yeah, I didn't know how to explain it, but I just like, you know, certain
you got
things,
it with body out.
Yeah.
You want me to brother, I was gonna just elaborate. Was going into how you could go to the ATM, you got niggas in the car or at a safe distance to record your information. It's just like a damn a speed gun, you know, cops sitting in the car, but the miles per hour you're going because they have devices that can read from a distance.
That's crazy.
NFC, and that is the God.
It's spiritual because I don't even think y'all so young know what I'm talking about. I bumped into him a couple of years ago on the upper west side. I don't know where I was going. I was coming from getting coffee or whatever. Probably was walking, and I bumped into this brother. And I was like, yo, some dude in this car. I know he pulling bank information. He had some ill ass car. He didn't even leave. He was just there for a minute. You know what I mean? And he was like, he was asking me what he was doing, and I couldn't explain it to you, the process, but I'm like, yo, he's scanning bank information. You know what I mean? I bumped into you, it was a couple of years back when shit was on lockdown. You know? That's what you bring to mention. Now look, this comes up again.
So NFC, which is a setting that we have on our phone, we can cut it off. But if it's really off, can't trust nothing Esau does, man.
Yeah.
So NFC stands for Near Field Communication, a wireless technology that allows devices to exchange information. They are within a few centimeters of each other. NFC uses magnetic field communications to enable speed connections between devices. It's based on radio frequency ID tags that an inductive coupling between electromagnetic coils. So you see that it revolves around radio frequency identification. See how it all comes full circle? Yep. So all these different devices or technologies, it's all to come circle with prophecies, right?
That's the miracles and revelation. It's technology.
Yep,
the great wonders. Yep.
And signs and effects. Yeah, that's what Europe calls the RFID technology. They don't call it, by different names like very chip or whatever. They call it NFC. They call it near field, but this is called near field communication, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what Europe calls the RFID chip.
So everything So everything has a shelf life. The monetary systems throughout the earth has a shelf life. How far can it go? Everything is leading to where the only step now is that mark, the MOTB. There's a shelf life to all of this monetary system. It can't go, it ain't going back in the past. So you got what left? You got these credit cards, you got crypto, and the next step is MOTB. That's it. That's it. You know?
So NFC has many uses, including secure transaction, right? This is safe, right?
Yeah. Part of it.
So the destruction is going to come upon them. These are all the functions of NFC, which is going to be the mark of the beast soon to come. Secure transactions NFC used to make contactless payment, right? Contactless. You don't need physical money, right?
Yeah.
Everything be digital. That's why they upgraded the wireless, the 5G, and even create 6G, whatever to further their agenda. It says sharing. Go ahead, Slakia.
No, you keep reading. I got something to say after. Keep reading.
It says sharing content. NFC can be used to exchange data, content, pictures, devices. There's everything you can do with your phone.
Yeah.
Connected devices, but soon we're going to be able to do it without chips.
Yeah. Basically, they're making it where we know the elector's not going to get the MOTB, but they're making it where using cash, credit cards, Metro cards, all of that is an inconvenience to other people and it's holding people up. When I'm on a bus, there's a herd of niggas behind me when I'm using the Metro card. I'm like, damn, it's don't take that long for me to go. Zoop, zoop. Everybody they about to bum rush me to get on the bus. I'm like, yo, I'm holding them up because they're using their phones and shit. They go, doop, doop, doop.
Tap to pay. Tap to pay.
So I'm holding them. I'm holding everybody up when I get on the bus now. Because I'm still like the one few you put the Metro card and enjoy it. People, I can sense the energy behind me, like, yo, get the fuck out the way. You know what I mean?
You prehistoric.
Yeah,
you ancient with that with a Metro card.
Yeah, they like, yo, get that shit out of here.
They even got the Omni card out. No, the Omni is the tap to pay.
Like, yo, move.
It says devices can be used like electronic devices with a touch so it can be connected with the video game. And that's all it's about, connected with technology. Was it fusing transhumans the water?
Yeah, no problem.
Fusing mankind with technology because this is their form of everlasting life.
Right, pseudo salvation.
Pseudo salvation. That's a topic right there.
Right?
Yeah.
Then they take it a form of, instead of being a physical product, like, you know, we all got little cousins and family members that got video games. They ordering the shit through the PlayStation Plus store to where they don't gotta get a physical item.
You don't need a CD no more.
They're like, yo, we're going to GameStop. What you talking about? I order my shit. I have my shit before it come out, they say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they got it where, yo, you stay your ass in the house. You don't gotta go outside no more.
You gotta go outside no more. Which I'm old, like the Metro card. I still get the physical CDs because given moment, you get like, you know, the audio books or the electronic books. At any given moment, they could just shit off.
Yeah.
So it's good to have the physical copy of things.
Yeah.
Because they can cut phones. You know, even us now, right? A lot of us even got physical Bible because it's on the phone. You know what I mean? So,
but it like,
you know, even
down a little bit. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's convenient. It's easy access.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all. You don't gotta do page. Just type and it pops up. It's convenient. It's able to get the scriptures faster. That means we can get the word faster. That's all. It's good to have that physical copy of things. Because what if EMP happens or Esau just cuts the and you ain't got the digital no more. You gotta have the but you ain't gotta worry about anything if you're a man of the Lord or the elect. Just
No, right. It's
yes, I had to say yes, Salakia.
oh no. I'm just agreeing with you going with what you're saying. It's just the way that from the world's perspective, how they're looking at things, how they're perceiving this thing to be, which is convenient, it's easy access, it's everything that if when it comes to convenience, you would want. You know what I'm saying? Why not? If you don't know no goddamn thing, not a damn thing about what's going on in the world, you're a complete copper top idiot.
Yeah.
You just waiting for the next new iPhone to come out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. Oh, a chip, of course. Why not? And they can do everything that my phone can do and better. It can hold more information.
Mm-hmm. So
But
it
according
says,
to the scripture,
Salakia.
you good? No, you good. Go ahead.
According to the scripture.
Yeah, but according to the scriptures, we know that it's the mark of the beast, and you partake in it. You're gonna partake in the wrath, the wine of the wrath for the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yeah.
By through nuclear fire.
Like there's a wage for getting that MOTB.
Yeah, there's a wage for it.
There's a wage for that.
Is death.
Right.
That's the
serpent.
Yeah, serpent. The mark of the beast is the serpent. The mark of the beast, serpent telling us, the Most High said not the mark of the beast, but the serpent is saying the mark of the beast.
Yeah,
He'll help you.
Exactly.
Help you.
Exactly.
So motherfuckers was on TV saying, "Yeah, I know it's the MOTB." So that's what he said. He said, "So
it makes life easier." You die. It's helping you.
So most likely, yeah.
It says tracking inventory. This NFC can be used retail employees to scan products and track inventory. And you're going to be tracked. You're the tracked inventory.
You're the product.
Permanent tattoo.
You're the product.
You're the inventory. That's right, Doc.
You're the cattle.
Yeah.
You're the inventory, nigga.
They said that. They said that at that Bilderberg meeting, man. That Bilderberg meeting, that first meeting in the 50s, when they did the social engineering and all of that, the UPC, all of that popped up, what they wanted to do. They just didn't have they had the plans to get the programmers to do all of that. You know what I mean? They had all of that getting it. They had the people they needed. They needed somebody for the transistor. They needed somebody for them high-tech computer systems, which Presper Eckert, one of the dude's name was Presper Eckert. They got him on board. They got George Joseph Laura, but they was planning all of this at that meeting. And they said basically that MOTB was going to be for when they get it undergo, it was going to be a permanent tattoo. The UPC will eventually turn out to be a permanent tattoo, meaning chip technology. You know what I mean? They said that back then at the fucking meeting, yo.
Wow. Prophecy.
There you go. It says accessing coupons. See, can be used by shoppers to scan in stores.
And they mentioned weapons for quiet wars. Oh, you got it.
So, like, I think the reception went in.
Yeah, reception was kind of bad on that one.
That was it. It says access and coupons. NFC can be used by shoppers to scan in store signs, access coupons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which goes
Oh,
into buying and selling.
yeah.
Get it.
You know what I'm
You want me to
saying?
get? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, bring it up. Why not?
Um, you want me to start at 13, Revelation 13 and 13, or just skip straight to
Yeah,
the
you go to 16. The brother got it on the screen. Get to
go
the
to
point.
all right, come. This
Yeah.
Revelation 13 and verse 16. And he
And we can
calls of
wrap it up after this.
all right. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Yeah. What is this dealing with? This is dealing with the so-called white man and his agenda, all right, of the fourth industrial revolution.
Mm.
All right. And they're saying it. It's being made very plain before your eyes if you're looking, all right, that the WEF has this very intention to cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Look, Klaus Schwab said you're gonna own nothing and be happy, man.
Mm.
What kind of system is they are they talking about bringing in?
Digital
This
wallet.
digital wallet, right? This digital money system,
Mhm.
and all right, to receive a mark. That word mark is charagma, which is an incision. That's the way that it gets in your body, whether by your forehead or your hand. It could be your right hand or your left hand, because the scripture, prophecy says, in their hands. And later on in the book of Revelation, I believe the 20th chapter, or in their foreheads, right, which is Neuralink, Elon Musk,
Yeah.
right, and the other different, companies that are working on the same endeavor to put microchips in people's heads, man, and that no man might buy or sell, right?
Mhm.
That trading, all right, your regular commerce, your regular to day commerce, man, buying or selling, businesses, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 66. Chi Psi Stigma.
Yeah.
You know, that's the system of the UPC.
Mhm.
It's all interwoven into the RFID data base system, how it works. It's all one and the same. The NFC is the same thing as the UPC. It's all the UPC gave birth to
Yeah.
to that technology.
Yeah, because they had to track. They had to
Yeah,
track things quick. They had to track items quick. Everything had to be tracked quick, and they also use it to basically predict what a person's buying habits would be and what they're likely to do, because you had a thing called price shocking, to where a loaf of bread will be this amount one day, gasoline will be that price one day, and it shifts people, it fucks with people's buying habits and their mental. So it becomes like it's a weapon. It fucks with people's emotions, because with the inflation and what they're doing with the money and economics, it'll have people fucked up because they don't know they're being attacked by economic weapon. That's the so-called white man, yo.
that's right. And with that, this chapter, this scripture, these scriptures about the mark of the beast is all entailing of what we are experiencing right now in the new infrastructure that they're trying to build, that they are building,
Mhm.
which is the fourth industrial revolution infrastructure. And
See?
this is a digital infrastructure. All right. China's involved. All of the major nations are involved in this particular system. this fourth industrial revolution system. Yeah, and it says is a term used to describe the current period of technological advancement that's merging the physical, digital, and biological worlds, man. So it's a huge deal. We were just talking, brother, just talking about it earlier, just hitting on certain points, merging man with data. That's what they're doing. That's what this fourth industrial revolution thing is all. It encompasses everything that we talked about. If you was paying attention,
salvation,
pseudo salvation.
So we don't look crazy anymore, right? The apostles, the bishops,
right.
elders, or down Akim, we don't look crazy no more.
Right, exactly.
Bringing out the RFID microchip and the mark of the beast. We're not Looney Tunes anymore, huh? Remember they was talking shit about us the years prior. Oh,
right.
This chippity chip.
Potato chip on the hand.
Yeah, yeah. This is still funny. Are you not entertained?
Exactly.
Are you not entertained?
You that are about to die.
That's right. Yeah, man. This is what it's ending up going to be, man. It's ending up like this. The fourth industrial revolution, man. All right, merging man with machine. All right, people with RFID microchips inside of them. All right. This is what the vision is about, man. All right. And we were just relaying you the message so that you can prepare your spirit for when it goes down. Because we ain't taking no goddamn RFID microchips here. We're going to rely on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. As the scriptures say, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. We have full trust and faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. In regards to this RFID microchip. Yeah, I got it.
We can read the judgment and we can wrap it up.
All right.
All right, bring it out.
Revelation 14 and the third followed them, saying, loud voice, if any worship the beast and his image and receive his mark, his foot or his hand, either or.
Yeah.
You skeptics out there, you gainsayers out there. Any hand shall drink of the wine of wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. The world, the heavens is going to witness. Yeah, they're going to witness this. You know, it's like being at a campfire and everybody's surrounded and just admiring the fire burning.
Yeah, they're going to be
That's
thrown
how it's going to be.
Fire.
Right.
The scriptures even speak of America being this great altar that the Lord is going to sacrifice on.
Right. Hey man, we trying to fall into that judgment of what Yahweh Shai said in Revelation, right? He says, because you have kept the word of my patience, I will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them. We trying to fall into that scripture.
That's right.
You know?
Because of thy patience. You know,
right, bro.
the Lord is going to keep those that kept their patience, that waited for him. They jumped the gun. That didn't seek to save themselves. That's who the Lord is going to come at, and He's going to protect them throughout it all. The world is going to, persecute them. Why don't you just get with the program, man? Your kids. What about your family? Right? And it's going to be like, you know what? It is. I trust in the Lord. Upon the Lord. It is
bro.
what it is, man.
That's right.
Well, don't you care about your family? Yeah, I do. But I care about the Lord more than I care about my family.
Right. Serious judgment coming down for that, man.
I fear the Lord more than I fear losing my family.
God.
Yeah, y'all got it.
Yeah, it's just a serious judgment, man, that's coming.
Yeah.
In light of that, man, in light of that prophecy coming to pass, there's a serious judgment coming behind that, man.
Yeah.
And there you go to chapter 16. It speaks about those that had a grievous sore, those that took the mark. So it's like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. It should be in the first few verses. I think it's in the first verse.
Yeah, verse 2.
Verse 2, yeah, the water about. And the
And
first went.
went.
Okay, go ahead.
And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome, grievous sore upon the men which had the of the beast, and upon them which worship the image.
Right there. You just read out of the scripture in the previous chapter, those that took upon the image of the beast and worshiped it and had his mark. What's going to happen? They're going to face the wrath, the wine of the wrath for the judgment of the Most High, man. On top of having a grievous sore, which is going to come from, which is a cancer that's going to develop in your body because you have a foreign object in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff. So with that, y'all got anything else, man? Close it out.
Got it. So it's gonna be like a tumor. But
bro.
But noticeable, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to stand out. Just like Cain got a mark put upon him, it can stand out from the rest of the races of nations.
That's right.
The ones that take the mark of the beast is going to stand out from the ones that didn't.
That's right.
Hey, pretty much that's it. Pray and hope that y'all was edified. We're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Mahashim, Yahushua, Mahashim, Rakah, Quadash. We pray y'all was edified. Till next time we say Shalom.
Shalom.